Grace, here's your coffee.
Hey, this coffee is cold. It's not tasty like this.
I'm sorry. I'll warm it right away.
No, it's fine. Just be more careful next time. You really are inattentive. It's pathetic that you can't even serve a proper cup of coffee.
Yes, I'll be more careful.
And about managing the household budget, you need to do a better job. You spend too much. As long as you're managing it, we'll never save any money.
Really? Is that so?
Yes, it is. I saw the receipt from the supermarket the other day, and I couldn't believe you bought such expensive meat. Instead of indulging, you should think about saving more.
But that was because Ethan really wanted to eat it.
No excuses. Cheap stuff is good enough for Ethan. You'll never save money if you keep wasting it. Reconsider how you spend money.
I understand. I'll be more careful from now on.
Also, about your family, you shouldn't associate with them too much. It's embarrassing to have someone from such a family as part of ours.
My family?
Yes. Your parents don't seem very dependable, and you've probably been influenced by them. That's why you're so sloppy.
I don't think that's true. And stop speaking ill of my parents.
No, it's definitely true. If you had been raised properly, you'd be more capable. You can't even do housework properly? It's really troubling. What kind of upbringing did you have?
That's not...
And think about grandchildren. When will you show me a grandchild's face? Ethan is waiting so eagerly too.
Well...
How many years have you been married now? It's truly embarrassing that you still don't have kids. What will I say to others?
I'm sorry.
No excuses. Just put effort into giving us grandchildren soon. It's pathetic that you can't even do that. Don't you have any sense of responsibility as a parent?
Yes.
I'm really disappointed in you. You can't do anything right. You just don't get it, no matter how many times I tell you.
Grace, thank you for your strict advice as always. But I am doing my best. I may not meet your expectations often, but please give me some time.
Time? We don't have the luxury of waiting. You need to show results quickly. For Ethan's sake, too.
Yes, I understand. I will try harder.
And are you cleaning properly? I saw dust the other day. The house never sparkles on the days you clean.
I clean every day.
I want to see results, not just hear words. Since you came to this house, everything feels disorganized.
Yes, you're right, Grace. I'm sorry.
And could you be more creative with cooking? The same meals every day are boring. Can't you make more varied dishes?
I'll try to be more creative. I'll do my best to meet your expectations.
Please do. Willow, you were such an unpleasant daughter-in-law. I'm beyond exasperated and just disappointed.
Grace, what do you mean?
Don't play dumb. You're hiding something from me, aren't you?
What?
You're planning to go back to your parents' house for a long time. Why is that?
Wait, did I mention that?
Your friend's mother-in-law is my friend. I heard it from her. Willow, I have a question for you. Are you preparing for a divorce from Ethan? I hope not, but I can't help but be concerned about your recent actions. Is that why you're considering living apart? Leaving the house for such a long time is suspicious. Can you explain clearly what you're planning?
No, it's not that. I'm not thinking about divorce. It's really a misunderstanding. Actually, I have to work at a branch office near my parents' house for a while. So since my parents' house is nearby, I thought I'd stay there. It's a long-term plan, but I think it will be good for the family.
Oh, so that's the reason. You should have told me that from the beginning. I was worried. I was so excited thinking you might be getting a divorce and I'd be free from this two-family living arrangement. But I'm disappointed now. It's not that simple, is it?
You really dislike me, don't you, Grace? I was hoping we could reconcile a little.
Of course I do. I only agreed to live together because of my husband's back problems. Otherwise, I would never have done it. Your presence only adds to my stress. And I had planned for Ethan to marry my friend's daughter. I had everything prepared, but then you swooped in and married Ethan. I can't forgive that.
Well, I understand that Ethan met your friend's daughter after he started working. But actually, Ethan and I have been dating since high school. We've been together for a long time.
Anyway, you shouldn't have married Ethan. That's why I dislike you. I'm merciless toward people I dislike. It's laughable. Even though I hate you this much, do you still plan to stay in this house?
I see. That's quite clear, and it helps me understand. I also don't try to be friends with people I don't get along with. So in that respect, we might be alike, Grace.
What? What are you trying to say with that comment? Are you trying to show defiance?
So let's end this conversation here. I've answered your questions, and there's no need to continue this unpleasant conversation and waste time.
Waste time? You're saying talking to me is a waste of time? Am I that worthless to you?
I'm packing right now, so I'll take my leave. I understand your concerns, but right now, preparing is important. If there are any issues, I'll contact you again.
Willow, can we talk? Something's come up at home.
Ethan, what's wrong? Is it about your mother?
You're sharp, Willow. You guessed it.
What happened?
Well, she's been sneaking into our side of the house when we're not home.
Oh no. Really? Since when? I hadn't noticed, but why would she do that?
Luckily, your room is always locked, so I'm the only one with a spare key who can enter. But still, it's uncomfortable.
Well, there's nothing in there that she could find problematic. I've brought all the valuables and work-related stuff I use for remote work to my parents' house. But it's still worrisome.
I see. That's a relief for now. But it was a good call to have you work remotely from your parents' place. I only found out about Mom's sneaking in recently after setting up cameras. But from the way she moves around, like she knows the place well, it seems like she's been doing it for a while.
Really? How often? It can't be every day, right? That would be nerve-wracking.
At least having your workspace at your parents' house means your work tools haven't been messed with. But I can't stop worrying about when she might sneak in again.
Yeah. If you're always worried about her coming into the room, you can't focus on work. We need to do something quickly, or we won't be able to live in peace.
Also, there's something else important I need to tell you. Please listen seriously.
Okay, what is it? You seem really serious. Did something big happen?
Do you remember when Dad mentioned that our current two-family house is getting old, and we need to either rebuild or move?
Yeah, I remember. It's been unchanged since Grandpa's time, right? The timing is too convenient.
Mom brought up that topic while you were away, Willow. There has to be something behind the timing.
Why? Does that mean something? Are they trying to make decisions without me?
Mom said, let's move without telling Willow and get it over with. It's unbelievable.
What? Grace actually told you that? Normally, you wouldn't say something like that.
She must think that I, her son, and Dad are unconditionally on her side. Well, thanks to that, their secret plan is completely exposed.
Oh my God, it's an unbelievable story. But we need to act quickly.
So I have a suggestion and something to discuss with you about that. This is really important, and I want to have a proper conversation.
A suggestion and a discussion? Do you have a good idea?
Discussing this over text messages isn't ideal, so can Dad and I come over this weekend? If possible, I'd like your parents to hear about it too.
Hold on, I'll check their schedules. I'm pretty sure they're free this weekend, but let me confirm. Thanks for waiting. It took a bit of time, but I've confirmed. Saturday afternoon works for them.
What time in the afternoon is best for you? It would help if you could tell me what time works best.
Mom suggested we have lunch together, so how about around lunchtime? It could be fun to have a meal with the whole family.
Really? Is that okay? Are you sure it's not too much trouble? Won't it be a hassle to prepare everything?
My parents like you, Ethan, so they're always happy to have you over. Especially Mom. She enjoys talking with you, so don't worry.
Is that so? That makes me happy. It's a bit embarrassing, but I'm really grateful. Then we'll take you up on that offer and arrive around noon.
Please do. Having lunch together will give us plenty of time to talk and discuss everything.
Please give my regards to your parents. I'd appreciate it if you could thank them for me.
Got it. I'll let them know. I'm sure they'll be delighted.
See you on Saturday then. If anything comes up, contact me right away.
Yes, see you then. Looking forward to it. Take care on your way.
Willow, I appreciate everything you did today.
Oh, I'm the one who should be thanking you. I was surprised by your proposal and consultation, but I see. If your father is feeling that pressured, it's best to move forward with the plan as soon as possible.
I think so too. From my perspective, I'm really fed up with how Mom keeps picking on you. Dad and I discussed it and came to this conclusion today.
Yes, it's also a result of considering my situation. Thank you.
So let's proceed with that. There shouldn't be many situations where you have to take the lead. But please be careful not to let Mom find out.
Yeah, I understand.
Willow, I haven't heard from you. Are you doing well? Well, it looks like I won't have to worry about that anymore.
Grace, sorry for not keeping in touch.
Today, I have some good news for you.
Good news? What is it?
Well, it's good news for me, but it might be bad news for you.
What on earth is it?
We decided to demolish the two-family house we lived in. While you were at your parents' house, we tore down the house.
What? Demolished? What does that mean? You suddenly say this and I can't understand at all.
The whole family moved, so don't contact us. We've already started a new life, and we don't have time for you. I have no intention of telling you our new address. You deserve it. You stayed at your parents' house because of work and never came back, which backfired on you. While you were away, everything went according to plan.
I see. I'm surprised you decided this so suddenly. But knowing you, I somewhat expected it.
Even your husband Ethan got fed up with you. That's why he followed my orders without complaint, tearing down the house and arranging the move. They finally realized how much of a nuisance you were. Naturally, I decided not to tell you the new address, so it settled for divorce. I feel so relieved now. Not having to think about you is a real comfort.
I see. Okay, goodbye. Then excuse me. Take care, Grace.
What? Are you pretending to be strong? You don't seem to understand the gravity of the situation. How do you plan to live now that we're gone? Well, I'm relieved. Not having to think about you is such a relief. Don't ever show your face again.
Ethan, I got a text from your mother.
So, what did it say?
Well, I'd like you to read it too. It's about the house demolition and the move. If I got it right, and that you and your father are siding with your mother. Grace declared she wouldn't tell me the new address, and she said that you and I are definitely getting a divorce.
Willow, you summarized it calmly, but I bet it was quite harsh.
Do you want to read it tomorrow when we meet?
Yeah, let's do that.
I've already arrived at the new place. I'll start unpacking the essential things that we sent ahead.
Sorry, and thanks for handling that. All right then, I'm going to witness the showdown between Dad and Mom.
Take care. Good luck.
Willow, this is terrible. Why aren't you answering your phone? I've called you so many times. I can't believe you're ignoring me. What are you thinking? Are you trying to ignore me? This is unacceptable. Stop it right now. How did you manage to turn my husband and son against me? Why should I lose them to someone like you? I will never forgive you.
Wow, what's going on? Looking at my call log, it's pretty intense. To call this many times, something major must have happened. I need to handle this calmly.
You better pay alimony. This is unforgivable. Get the money ready right now. You're the cause of this, so you must take responsibility.
That's a rather aggressive demand. Can you explain what's going on? I'd like to hear it calmly. You were supposed to move with the whole family, but ended up returning to your parents' place. Don't take it out on me. I need to understand the situation.
That tone? So you knew all along. You've no idea how much I've been through. You're so selfish.
Is it because your husband asked for a divorce? Or because you weren't included in the whole family move? Or was it because Ethan declared he wouldn't tell you the new address and cut ties with you? Or is there another reason?
All of them. Every single one. Why should I be excluded from the family circle? You have no idea how much I've done for this family. You should be the one excluded, not me. I can't accept this at all.
It seems you were the only one who thought that way. Face reality. Consider how others feel.
Why? I don't understand why this is happening to me. What did I do wrong?
Well, you made too many decisions on your own. This happened because you acted on your own ideas without considering the family's opinions.
That's not true. Everything I did was for the family.
But that's what drove the family away in the end. You should have respected the family's opinions more. It's unfortunate. Goodbye, Grace.
Wait! Willow, wait!
After that, Grace's life became much harsher than she had imagined. She officially divorced my father-in-law and was forced to return to her hometown. What awaited her there was an old, dilapidated family home and a harsh reality. While she claimed she had devoted herself to the family, her actions were actually self-centered, pushing people away. Therefore, even when she returned to her family home, few welcomed her warmly. Her siblings and relatives, aware of her selfish nature, kept their distance. With no other choice, Grace started working part-time as a cashier at a nearby supermarket to make ends meet. But unlike her previous life, she had to endure long hours on her feet, which exhausted her both physically and mentally. Moreover, her colleagues at the store treated her coldly, and she became isolated. Her overbearing attitude didn't work in the workplace. Additionally, Living alone meant she had to handle all the housework herself, which is quite a burden for her. Having relied on others for many things before, she struggled with cooking and cleaning. Living in a region with harsh winters and having to save on heating costs was a significant trial for her. Meanwhile, our family started a new life. Ethan and I are living peacefully in our new home, and my father-in-law is also settled in his new environment. He is happy to have more time to indulge in his hobbies and feels mentally relaxed. I am determined to do my best to protect the happiness we have now.
Felicia, can you cook dinner for Gerald?
Dahlia, I like cooking and I've been making all kinds of things since I was a little girl. So I think I can make anything Gerald loves.
You think you can? I need you to make it perfectly.
Gee.
What about cleaning, laundry, housework?
I've been living alone since I entered the workforce, so I don't think it's a problem.
Just because you lived alone doesn't mean you can do housework.
That's true, but I have never had Gerald mention housework to me before.
You're going to live with my only son, my precious son. I need you to be a perfect wife. Otherwise, I won't be able to stand it.
I know how much you care about your son. I will do my best.
Of course you will. I'm letting go of Gerald, who has lived with me for so many years. I will never forgive you if you can't make that boy happy.
I understood. Anyway, why are you so worried?
Of course I'm worried. I can only imagine his misfortune.
What? We're about to get married. That's a terrible thing to say.
If you want, you can reconsider this marriage.
Huh?
If you want to cancel the marriage, I'll be happy to accept.
I can't do that. I want to be happy together with Gerald.
Then you must make him happy. If you don't, I'll have no hope of living.
I can't believe you're so anxious about that. Dahlia, don't worry. Me and Gerald will definitely be a happy married couple.
I still can't accept it. I can't let this woman take my son away from me. I can't stand it. If that's the case, I'd rather just leave this world.
Please calm down, Dahlia. It's terrible to cry and shout such a thing at the ceremony.
I can't stand it. I can't stand that a woman like you took my son away from me. I'm going to live alone from now on.
But that doesn't mean you have to scream during the wedding ceremony. For now, let's wait for the guests.
Then where and when do you want me to shout? I couldn't suppress the feelings in my heart, so what can I do?
Are you against our marriage?
Of course. Didn't you notice?
Huh?
Did I ever once say I would allow you to marry my son? I don't remember ever agreeing to it. And yet, you took the liberty of talking about it.
Why are you saying that now?
If I don't say it now, when are you expecting me to say it? I thought today was my last chance. I can't continue to live my life with my feelings bottled up like this. When I saw you as my son's bride, I was so frustrated and disappointed. I couldn't stop crying.
So that's why you cried like crazy. It's not that I don't know how you feel. So many people gathered here today for our wedding. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time.
No, stop it. I just can't allow you to be Gerald's wife. I don't like you.
Dahlia, then what do you want to do?
It's obvious. Cancel the wedding and give me back my son right now. There's nothing else I want.
Even if you say that, we can't cancel the wedding. Gerald wants this marriage.
Huh? How can you be so confident that Gerald wants to marry you? I know best what he likes. There is no way he would like someone like you.
That's a bit of an exaggeration.
Shut up! I'm going to make this clear. Gerald is a sweet boy. Maybe there's another girl he likes.
What?
Maybe he just doesn't want to tell you.
That's your own delusion.
Anyway, announce the cancellation of the wedding immediately.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I won't cry over a wedding as a joke.
If Gerald really wants to cancel the wedding, I'll think about it.
Of course he wants to do so.
But how are you going to explain it to everyone who came to the wedding?
Well, why don't you just tell them that you had an affair?
You gotta be kidding me.
Tell them that your affair partner just came to the venue and went berserk.
That's absurd.
Let's explain that to the guests. I think that's a good idea. They would believe that story since it's something that a woman like you does.
You're so prejudiced. If you insist, I'll talk to Gerald. Gerald, what should we do? Your mother, she cries so hard during the wedding and screamed. Our wedding is messed up. Your mother is going to call off the wedding.
If that's what Mom wants, so be it.
Huh?
You heard what she said. She said she wants to call off the wedding. That's why she cried so hard.
What do you mean?
I don't want to marry you.
What are you talking about at this stage? The guests are all here for us. Besides, if we split up like this, how are you going to pay off your debts? You can't do it alone, can you? You're unemployed.
Don't worry about that. Mom introduced me to the CEO of a certain company.
Seriously?
The CEO seemed to like me. He decided to hire me right away, so I don't have to depend on you anymore. I heard that Mom invited him to the wedding today, too.
Such an important person is coming and we're having this fuss? You guys are out of your mind. And no matter how you think about the debt, I don't think it's an amount you can pay on your own.
I have an idea.
You're not thinking of something nasty, are you?
I can definitely make a lot of money. I'm gonna use my whole salary to bet at the casino, horse races, and buy the lottery. That way, I'll pay off my debt in no time.
Gee, I'm so stunned. You really are a scumbag. Life isn't that easy, you know?
Don't mock me. Anyway, I want to call off this marriage.
Since you're going to get a new job, I suggest you work hard and pay off your debts.
Don't be silly. It's a man's dream. I'll make a lot of money and pay off all my debts in one lump sum. Anyway, I haven't told my mom about the debt. I need to get it done in a short period of time.
It's so ridiculous that I have lost my words. So this wedding is off then?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. By the way, what's the reason for the cancellation?
Huh? Didn't Mom tell you? She said you should explain to everyone that you're having an affair and your affair partner went crazy in the wedding hall. That's good enough, right? The CEO of the company is coming to the ceremony, so it's convenient for me too. I'm sure he'll feel sorry for me and love me more.
You really are a jerk. Do you have any idea how much I've helped you so far?
Shut up. If you love me, then do what I want you to do.
My love for you has gone down the drain.
Then go ahead and announce that the wedding is canceled. You're going to apologize to everyone for having an affair.
Huh? Don't be silly. Who would marry someone crazy like you? You'd better brace yourself for what's going to happen now.
I can't hear you.
Dahlia, I've spoken with Gerald.
So, what's next?
I'll cancel the ceremony now and go home.
Huh? Well, I guess you're making a right decision. There's no way Gerald would ever marry you. Everything I said was right, wasn't it?
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? You can't show the exchange of messages on the monitors at the ceremony. It's beyond insane. All the guests have left furiously. What are you going to do?
What? I was just telling the truth, for the sake of everyone who went through all the troubles to celebrate this wedding. I think everyone who came to celebrate needs to know the facts.
You've got to be kidding me. You were supposed to explain to everyone that you had an affair, and your affair partner went berserk at the hall.
You've got to be kidding me. Why should I act according to your scenario? I'm the victim here.
What are you talking so high and mighty about? Don't you have any common sense?
Common sense? You are the one who have no common sense.
Huh?
Making up your own scenario and screaming at the ceremony site while sobbing hysterically. You are the most insane person to cancel the wedding. Equally, your son is also an insane scumbag. Anyway, Mr. Scumbag told me that since you introduced him to the CEO of a company, he no longer needs me. Can you explain that?
It's exactly what that boy said. He's a smart and capable boy. It would be a shame if he didn't get a job at a good company. I bet you've been robbing him of his talent all this time. But now he'll be fine. He'll have a stable job and be able to look for a new wife again.
I hope so.
What? Hey, what have you done? You've ruined my dreams. What are you going to take the responsibility for that?
What are you talking about?
Don't be silly. Because you showed that messages exchange at the wedding, I've lost my new job.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm just telling the truth. I wasn't having an affair, and there was no man running crazy in the hall. I was doing more than enough to support you.
What the hell?
Do you have any idea how much I've paid for your debt? You don't even work, yet you keep going to the casino, horse racing, to gamble like a lunatic. Because of that, no matter how much I paid, your debts just keep growing. You should have exposed that too.
Don't be silly.
Besides, the boss told me everything after the wedding.
What?
I heard you owe the boss too since you asked him to pay for your salary advance. Something about needing money for a surprise for me at the wedding?
You know that much?
I didn't ask him out. The CEO came to talk to me himself and he was so mad. He said he'll never forgive you and that he has wasted his money for nothing.
You're a nasty woman.
I'm sure you'll have to pay back even more from now on. I hope you'll do your best for that. As for me, I've learned my lesson.
I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
Well, can you lend me some money? I need to pay back what I owe to the CEO right away. I can't tell Mom about this.
Huh? What a scumbag you are. I'm the woman who was dumped by you and your mother when she abruptly called off the wedding. How can you expect me to lend you some money? Do you have no brain?
Because I'm going to have to pay back every penny I owe plus more. You know better than anyone that I can't afford it.
What? You really are a piece of crap. I have nothing to do with you anymore, so I won't lend you any money. Don't ever contact me again.
Oh no. Then how am I supposed to pay off my debt?
I don't know. I gave you good advice, didn't I? I'm not the one who made fun of it and called off the wedding. Do something about it yourself.
Don't say that. We were about to become husband and wife, weren't we? You could at least help me out when I'm in trouble.
I can't. You'll spend the rest of your life drowning in your own trouble. By the way, thank you for canceling the wedding. Well then, good luck paying off your debt.
Felicia, wait. Hey, Felicia, you really did a terrible thing. Because of what you've done, Gerald lost the job I got for him. What are you going to do?
You and your son are just like each other.
Huh?
No, it's nothing. Actually, there's something you didn't know.
What is it?
I'll tell you now. Actually, Gerald has a huge amount of debt.
What?
He was unemployed, but he gambles all the time. Whenever he ran out of money, he'd borrow money to gamble again. And if he won, he would pay it back, and so on, so forth. No matter how many times I warned him, he wouldn't listen.
No kidding.
The debts are getting bigger, and there's nothing he can do.
How has he been living his life then?
I was paying off his debt, and I had to pay all the living expenses too. I don't know how much I spent on him.
I didn't know anything about that.
I'm sure you didn't. That's because Gerald kept it a secret from you. And there's one more shocking fact.
There's more?
He also owed money to the CEO you introduced him to.
Really?
Yes, I'm sure. I heard it directly from the CEO. Gerald said he wanted to surprise me at the wedding and ask for his salary in advance. The boss thought it was sweet of him and gladly agreed.
I can't believe Gerald did such a thing. You're just saying random things to take your revenge on me, aren't you?
It's not a random thing. You'll find out when the bill comes.
Speaking of which, I got a few calls from the CEO. I couldn't get to the phone in either case, so I thought I'd call him later, but...
I think he was trying to reach out to ask you to pay for what your son owed him.
Oh no. How much debt does Gerald owe?
Right now, it has ballooned to about $80,000. I don't know the details of the money he borrowed from the CEO, but it must be close to $100,000.
Huh? $100,000? How is he going to pay it back?
I don't know. After all, he's an irresponsible scumbag.
Don't talk like that. Gerald is a diligent and smart boy.
Huh? Are you still saying that in this situation?
Because he's my precious son. If I don't believe him, who will?
That's true. So how do you plan to live with your son?
Well, he hasn't come home since 2 days ago. His phone and apps are disconnected. I thought you might know what he is doing. That's why I tried to contact you.
How would I know? I've received a message once, but I told him not to contact me again.
What did he say?
He was desperately trying to get money from me. Of course, I refused.
Oh no.
That scumbag of a man, when he realized that money was out of his control, he just ran away.
That's not true. Gerald is not that kind of boy.
But he never comes home, and you can't get in touch with him, right?
That's true, but...
Why don't you report him to the police at this point?
I can't do that. If I report him to the police, he'll be in trouble.
Your son is quite a scumbag, but you are also a very stupid parent. If you don't report this to the police, you, the mother, will be responsible to pay for all his debts. You have to pay back what you borrowed from others.
There is no way I can do it. I can't pay back $100,000.
Then what are you going to do?
Why don't you get married to Gerald? I'll approve your marriage this time. Let's pay back his debt together.
Don't be silly. I don't want to pay for your son anymore. To be honest, I'd like to have the amount I paid for him back.
Don't be so cold. You need to help us.
Why should I help both of you? After all the terrible things you both kept saying to me, you called off the wedding. There's no reason for me to help you.
What am I supposed to do then?
If you don't turn your son in to the police, I'm afraid you'll have to pay off his debt.
That's impossible. I don't have that much money saved up, and I don't even have a job.
This is not the time to be talking like that.
What?
You need to find a job and work from now on.
Why?
Huh? Because if you don't work, you won't be able to pay back your son's debt. Don't you even understand that?
At my age, I can't work now.
But that's the only way. Either you work and pay back the money, or you turn your son to the police. I think you should decide which one you want to do and act immediately.
Don't say that. You should help me.
I refuse to do so. I do not wish to have anything to do with you or your son ever again. I will block you once and for all after this exchange.
Wait a minute. You are the only person I can count on. Help me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to leave. Gerald has disappeared. I wonder what kind of a scumbag is that guy. Dahlia, who was supposed to pay the debt in his place, works part-time from morning till late at night. Even so, she is still overwhelmed by the monthly payments. I heard that she is living a poor life alone and lonely. I feel sad, since she just wanted to protect her son. But that doesn't mean I have any intention of helping her. I just hope that she will be able to pay off the debt safely. I was depressed for a while because of the breakup of my marriage, but there is no bright future for me if I keep moping. So, I have changed my mind, resumed my job. I'm doing my best to live alone, while hoping that my wonderful Mr. Right will appear in the near future.
Hi, Mom. I just got home from school. I had a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, what time is it? Were you playing with your friends? Welcome home. It was a club day. I did my best to cook. I made hamburgers. It was so much fun. You made hamburgers? That's great. I wonder if you can make some for me when I get out of the hospital. I'll make it for you. When can you get out of the hospital? After the baby's born, maybe in a few weeks. I see. That's sad. I wish we were closer to the hospital so I could go see you and my baby sister. I can't wait to see you. Sorry, I miss you too, Anna. Hang in there a little longer. I'll be home soon with your baby sister. Mommy can't wait to see you too. Daddy and Grandma won't take me to the hospital. They seem to be busy and aren't home much. I try my best to cook and eat by myself every day. I also clean up everything by myself. Is that so? Every day? Well, Dad has to work, but I don't think Grandma goes out that much. She's out with friends today too. She said she's staying over. She and Dad were talking about the beach, but she won't tell me where they're going. What? I didn't hear anything about that either. I asked her to take care of you when I'm away. Then what's for dinner tonight? Did you prepare it, or did Grandma? Dad gave me some money, so I went to the convenience store and bought something. Huh. I'm sorry, Anna. I'll make you a delicious dinner when I get out of the hospital. Go buy something before it gets dark. I'll ask Dad if he can come home early. Just have a little patience, okay? Okay. Hello, Mary. I can't reach Kevin. Do you know where he is? Could you tell him to call me when he comes back? What a troublesome request. I don't deserve to be called Mary as your mother-in-law in the first place. You're not my family. You know that, don't you? You're not related to me by blood. Yes, that's right. I'm sorry. I'll be careful, but Anna is my beloved, beautiful daughter, and she's your adorable grandchild, right? Beautiful. Hey, I don't know. And about Kevin? He's been busy with work lately, so he'll be home late. Actually, I started having contractions a little while ago, and it looks like our baby is going to be born in the morning. I'm sorry, but I'd like you to call him so he can be there. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but hey, that's a hassle. Why don't you just ask Anna, my lovely granddaughter? Ha ha ha. Of course, that's impossible, isn't it? Anna is still in elementary school and it's already late at night. I'm sorry, but I'm about to go to bed. If I wait for Kevin, I won't be able to sleep. Actually, why don't you tell Kevin after the baby's born? How about that? It's a good idea, even for me. Kevin is busy too. It's Kevin's child too, right? I'm sure he is looking forward to it. Please do inform him. You're such an overreacting person. It's not the first time you've given birth, so you should be fine on your own. Anyway, I don't have much free time either. I need to rest when I can. Can't you show more care to the elderly? You can take care of yourself. You're not a child. Okay, I understand. I'll try to contact Kevin again later. Of course. You should take care of things yourself from the beginning. Don't make the mistake of asking for help from the wrong person. Well, I hope Kevin will reply, LOL. What do you mean? Do you know why I can't get in touch with him? I don't know. So why don't you try your best to get in touch with Kevin? I have to pay for the procedure after the birth and the hospital fees. I wanted him to come. It's a lot of work for me to do it alone after the birth. Why don't you ask your own parents? Yes, you should. That's what family is for, My parents live far away from home, so it's not possible to ask them all of a sudden. Besides, I don't want them to worry. I understand now. I'll take care of it myself. I won't depend on you anymore. Yes, please do that. You really are a stupid woman. You're so annoying. Kevin must be stressed out from living with you. LOL. I feel sorry for my son. I really do. You said you want to live with us. If you don't want to, we don't have to have you live with us. Huh? What? I can't hear you very well. You're really not nice, are you? You're not very considerate. The food you cook is bad, the cleaning is lousy, and I get stressed out no matter what you do. I see. I didn't know that I had put you through such a hard time. I think we should talk about our future plans when I get out of the hospital. That's a good idea. Well, don't depend on me. You just think about what you should do, all right? Anna, where are you now? I wanted to hear your voice, Anna. How are you? Are you with your grandma and dad? What do you want? What's wrong, Anna? It's your mom, dear. No, it's not. You're not my mom anymore. What do you mean? What's wrong? I just came home from the hospital and the house is empty. It's like a new house. I'm so surprised. What's going on? Dad and Grandma moved out, but they left me. Moved? I haven't heard anything. Where are you? It's not that surprising. It's nothing to do with you because you're not my family anymore. Oh, a message. Dad said to sign the divorce papers on the front porch. What does that mean? What's the matter with you? Can you put your dad or grandma on the phone for me? There should be some kind of mistake. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm in an orphanage. Orphanage? Why are you in an orphanage? What do you mean? You're a good actor, Mom. You said you wanted to put me in an orphanage. That's what Grandma said. You said I'm in the way. I wouldn't say that. Don't believe her. You are more important to me than my own life. I'll come and get you right away. So, can you tell me which facility? What? Are you sure? Mom, do you really want me to come back? Yes, I'm sure. You're my darling daughter. I would never do such a thing. I miss you so much right now. I was so sad. My grandma and dad were making you out to be the bad guy. He said he is divorcing you, but you wanted to put me in an orphanage because I am in the way. Don't worry. I won't say that, and I won't do it. I swear to God, I promise. I believe you. Please come get me soon. I miss you. I'm sorry I made you feel sad. I'll come get you soon. It's called Sunflower Orphanage. Please be quick, okay? Of course, I will be there as soon as possible. Do you know where your dad and grandma are? I don't know. Apartments? I think that's what they said. Also, Dad said he's getting married to a new bride. An apartment? Marriage? He said it's because they're going to have a new baby. Do you think he was talking about your sister that I gave birth to? Probably not. Dad and Grandma were talking about a boy. I understand. I'm sorry, Anna. I'll pick you up tomorrow. Have you filled out the divorce papers? Please fill them out as soon as possible. You're a slow learner, for God's sake. Call me when you sign them. There will be something about the division of property. Please wait. Shouldn't we talk about this first? Talking is just going to take time. Please agree to the divorce as soon as possible. Don't you want to see Anna as soon as possible? Anna is right next to me. What kind of nerve do you have to leave her in an orphanage? I'm getting a divorce even if he didn't ask me to. I can't stand you guys anymore. I don't even want to live with you. I will get child support and alimony. You're kidding, aren't you? What kind of alimony? It's the alimony for Kevin's infidelity. I heard he's going to have a boy. Who did you hear that from? Anna told me everything. It's so awful to involve an elementary school child. She talked about you like you were the bad guy, but then she immediately turned to you. She's your daughter after all. She's really a little bit of a bitch. Don't worry. I'll take full responsibility for raising Anna. I'm divorcing Kevin. He wasn't there for the birth. He's having an affair, and he left Anna in an orphanage. He really is the worst. Now, calm down. Adultery is not the word. It's about changing wives, switching to a better one. What's wrong? His new wife is having a boy. And unlike you, who can only give birth to a girl, she's way much better. She's young and beautiful, and yes, she will go out shopping with me. I'm glad you like her, but I will get alimony whether he has a child or a new wife. You are really black-hearted, aren't you? You always talk about money. I'll pay it even if you don't tell me, as soon as I get my share of the property. What are you talking about? You won't get it. It's your joint property, so he will get half of it. It seems like you were making a lot of money, so it should be easy enough to pay alimony. Ha 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 ha. Which one of us is the black-hearted one? You were planning something cunning like that, weren't you? What are you laughing at? I'm filing on the grounds of divorce for child abandonment, so Kevin's share is 0. What? Are you kidding? Don't try to fool around with an elderly. It's the truth. Besides, he's also been having an affair, so he'll be charged alimony too, LOL. You and your son are both idiots. I thought you were a little more calculating. Kevin said it would be profitable. Too bad. You are an idiot. If the other party is pregnant, I can easily find out about the affair, and I've already consulted a lawyer. My name is Katie, and I've just consulted with you on the phone. I would like to file a claim for alimony for my husband's infidelity. But can I also file a claim against the adulterous partner? Yes, you can claim alimony from both your husband and the adulterous partner. Usually, it would be about $3 million if you are divorcing. Good. In the divorce, will half of the money go to the husband since it is joint property? In this case, since your husband has left the child in the care of an orphanage without your consent, it falls under the category of abandonment. If you make abandonment of the child the grounds for divorce, the husband's share will be 0, even if it is communal property. I see. Thank you very much. Also, since the adulterous partner is apparently pregnant, is that sufficient evidence of adultery? Yes, it is. If she is pregnant, we can easily find out about the affair. Also, the text message with your husband's mother is also sufficient evidence, so there is no need for you to worry. In this case, the fees for the affair, the abandonment of the child, and the fact that the other party is also pregnant are expected to be higher than the usual price I mentioned earlier. I understand. Thank you very much for your cooperation. I'm sorry, Katie. Let's talk about it. It will take time to discuss this properly. Let's reconsider, shall we? I thought you and Kevin would be a good match for each other. I'll persuade Kevin to break up with his adulterous partner. I don't care about that. You don't have to do anything. I was thinly aware of it, but I didn't realize he was really having an affair. I had a little hope that he might change his mind after the birth of our second daughter. But recently, Kevin has been cold to me and to Anna, and it's been hard. I'm already fed up with him. I will give him a good scolding. Please, reconsider. Besides, you can't make a decision to divorce so soon, can you? It was you who told me to sign the divorce papers as soon as possible. Thank you for pushing me. You're the one who rushed me into this. I wonder if you are losing your mind already. Yes, I think I might have been a little hasty. I was planning this. I just felt sorry for you. You'll have to forgive me. I don't want to hear such lies. I'm sorry, Katie. I'm really sorry. We'll both apologize properly. Please, reconsider. I'm sorry. I can't do that. The divorce papers have just been filed, so it's too late, since you admitted the fact of adultery. What? You already filed it? Wait a minute. Didn't you just get out of the hospital? Yes, I did. My second daughter is at the government office being seen by my parents. Because you wanted us to divorce, at the end of the day, I'm a witty wife. LOL. That's true. I can't believe you didn't talk to Kevin even once. Don't you both have any affection for each other? I can't have a discussion with someone who depends on his mother and can't be reached. I don't have love for him. Not anymore anyway. Kevin wanted to get a divorce too, I'm sure. The divorce papers were filed immediately because all the necessary sections were filled in. Even if he did, it is terrible of you to submit it without permission. If Kevin's signature was already on the form, it was fine. You said you would contact me when you signed it. Then why didn't you just leave it unsigned? You were right. You were just trying to be considerate. I'm glad we're both idiots. It was all your idea anyway. You said you would just leave the divorce papers while I was in the hospital, move to a new house, and leave Anna at an orphanage because you didn't want her in the new family. That wasn't my intention. How can you say that after harassing me to the point of being obvious? I know your character well enough to understand it. You've been cold to me since the beginning of our marriage. I understand. You can hate me now, so why don't you talk it over with Kevin? That's not needed. There's nothing I want to talk to Kevin about. I don't have time to talk to him either. Everything will be communicated through a lawyer. You have to decide the name of your second daughter with Kevin, don't you? That's impossible for a lawyer, isn't it? I don't want a cheater to think about it. He is already a stranger anyway. I have no more remorse or anything for Kevin. Actually, Katie, I thought I'd make a fortune from the division of property, so I'm moving to a condo. I have a favor to ask you, though. Is that okay? What is it? Don't tell me you're brazenly asking me to pay for it. I'm not going to go that far, but I'd like you to take a little bit into consideration for the division of property. I used all my savings for the down payment of this condo. Wow, that's tough. Kevin never put any money into our house, saying something about a retirement fund. But that's none of my business. I can give you some advice. You have to sell it and move to a cheaper place. I can't sell it! Kevin and his new wife chose this place. I see. LOL. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I have nothing to do with it. Please talk to Kevin and his new wife about it. Well, it seems that we are on the same page. I'm sure the lawyer will talk to you soon, so please don't bother me anymore. I'm sorry. I will correct what I did wrong, so please reconsider. After that, I requested alimony money from Kevin through my lawyer. I also claimed alimony from the adulterous partner, and it seems that Kevin did not tell her that he was married, so the adulterous partner is also claiming alimony. I firmly received alimony, child support, and property division, and I cut off my ties with both Kevin and my mother-in-law. I have told Anna that she may see her father, but she does not seem to have the slightest intention of seeing him. The other day, I heard about the other party's situation through a lawyer, and it says that they cannot pay the mortgage on the apartment and are living in a shabby one-room apartment, but that is irrelevant. I have returned to work after maternity leave and have resumed working hard. Raising 2 children is a challenge, but I'm leading a fulfilled life with a lot of happiness with the help of my own parents.
Cecilia, I felt kinda bad, but I saw your payslip. $700 a month? Are you kidding me? What a parasite! Ambrosia, you never learned from your past mistakes. Looks like it's time for you to start bullying me today. What did you say? Are you making fun of me? No, I'm not. I was just telling the truth. Unfortunately, I'm busy right now, so please leave it for later. Bye. Hey, I haven't finished talking to you yet. I told you that I'm busy, didn't I? I don't have time to deal with you, so please make it quick. You really have a nasty way of talking, don't you? Don't talk to me like that. I was just trying to educate you who has no skill of being a good wife. I'm a very kind-hearted person. Are you trying to educate me by disturbing me while I'm busy with work? Yes, indeed. So, you think it's part of your discipline to throw away my personal belongings on a regular basis? Stop kidding me. I did a cleanup for you since you are lazy. I want you to think of me as a hardworking and grateful mother-in-law. I can only say that what you did was extremely annoying. I threw away your balance ball today. You don't use it anyway, do you? What? It's just a waste of space. You haven't lost any weight, right? Oh, I see. So that's what you mean. What are you muttering to yourself? Do you understand what I'm saying? In other words, from today, instead of using a balance ball, I should be bouncing on you since you are as fat as a ball. Huh? Surely that would save space, and I'd feel good too. Well, I'm fine with that. That's not what I mean. Are you crazy to come up with such a thing? You're such an incompetent wife. No matter how many times I tell you not to throw away people's things, you never learn. You are definitely more incompetent than me. I beg your pardon? Watch your language, Cecilia. That's not the language you use towards your mother-in-law. I see. Looks like you don't have enough IQ level to understand my words. I got carried away. Sorry about that. You're being rude to me since we started our conversation. I'm sorry. I should have said it nicer. Ambrosia, you shouldn't throw away other people's things. Do you understand? How was that? What a disgusting woman you are. You're such an annoying daughter-in-law. I feel sorry for my son since he has picked the wrong wife. Yeah, whatever. How can you act like that when you make only $700 a month? If you're a good wife, I think you should help out a little more financially. I think I'm much better than you who doesn't even put any money for food or utilities. At least I'm putting in both. I cooperate enough for the family finances. I'm old enough to retire, so it's fine. In your case, now is the time to make money, and you're still in your 20s. You should work more. Don't be so cruel. Oh, did I just hurt your feelings? Then I'll say more. No, that's not what I meant. I think you misunderstood me to begin with. Shut up and listen. People with modest incomes are the trash of society. They are as disgusting as scorch marks on a pot lid. Incompetent, or rather parasitic. They have no reason to exist and live. I can't believe you said that. You are too harsh, you know. I'm a very strict person when it comes to educating a useless wife like you. Do you understand? Understand what? You're so worthless. All you have to do is to be obedient to me. So you want me to be your maid? I'm glad that you finally understood that. You are incompetent, so you have no choice. I see. I won't be at peace if you say I have no choice. You were so irritating. What a silly wife. Are you done bullying me for today? Let's end this now. I've had enough. Don't end it on your own. Sorry, I should have said it nicely. Ambrosia, the fun is over, so go to your room and get some sleep. How dare you make fun of me? It really pisses me off. Anyway, I've got work to do. Don't call it a job when you're just playing with a camera and making a few bucks. You're so cocky. Don't talk to me like that. I work with pride as a photographer. It's a noble profession. Get out of that trashy job since you don't earn enough. It won't do you any good. What did you say? With what my son earns at a prestigious company, both of you should be able to live well enough. Frankly speaking, you're no better than a parasite if you can only earn a very modest income. Ambrosia, there are limits to what you can do. Cecilia, stop talking back to me. If you don't shut up, I won't treat you kindly. I won't tolerate you either if you don't behave yourself as a good wife to my son and do me a favor. You need to work harder. I have warned you. The rest is up to you now. I'll make you kneel in front of me for sure. Remember that. My name is Cecilia. I'm 27 years old and I'm a freelance photographer. I take great satisfaction and pride in my work. My husband, Kenny, is 29 years old. We met when his company asked me to take pictures for their website. We just got married 6 months ago after dating for a year. I had a good relationship with my mother-in-law, Ambrosia, at first. But as soon as she found out that I lost my parents when I was very young and grew up in a foster care after that, she turned into a scary demon. As you can see. So I tried my best to avoid her since a long time ago. But 3 months ago, Ambrosia fell in the yard and sprained her ankle. I decided to move in with her for a limited period of time to take care of her personal needs. Since the sprain has already healed, I can kick her out at any time. She has been alone since she lost her husband a few years ago. I continued to live with her since I thought that she must be lonely. However, I cannot allow her to disrespect my work. I have conveyed my anger to her, but she has not heard me at all. I had managed to put up with her up to this point. But finally, it seems that she has crossed the line. Your dirty underwear is so disgusting. What? I can see them flying out of the window. What do you mean? I'm just literally throwing your underwear out from the window one by one. Excuse me? I can't believe you did that. Please stop acting like a child. It's so fabulous to see underwear raining down on the boardwalk from the 3rd floor of an apartment building. I wonder what the passers-by will think. I'm not kidding. Please pick them up immediately. Stop bullying me. The neighbor's wife is looking at me. Looks like she was so surprised. I have to tell her that those are my daughter-in-law's dirty underwear. Ambrosia, what are you doing? If there are people around, go pick them up quickly. I don't want to. If you want to pick them up, why don't you do it yourself? I'm an hour's drive away, so I can't do that. That's too bad. You'll have it all scattered by the time you get back. They are trash. I locked the bedroom, so how did you open it? I did it with an electric saw I rented from a store nearby. You deserve that. Huh? I think you've gone too far with the way you bully me. Oh, there's a middle-aged overweight man picking at your underwear with a single-minded determination. How pathetic. Oh no, that's disgusting. Make him stop. I told you that you should do it by yourself. Why don't you just come home now? Enough is enough. Do you realize how insane you are? This is the correct way of education. It's your fault for not listening to me even though you're my son's wife. If you want me to stop, then shut up and be obedient to me. You're not supposed to do that. You've already understood who's superior to you, haven't you? From now on, don't disobey me and give me all your salary. Then I'll think about forgiving you.
Huh?
My son's salary is enough to live on. You must give me everything you have, okay? That's the condition for being my son's wife.
I will never obey you.
Then I don't want you to be here.
What?
I don't need a daughter-in-law who can't even make enough money and defies me. Get out of here, parasite.
I think you're the one who must get out of this house.
This is my son's apartment, so it's also my house. You really are a brazen woman, aren't you?
It's also my house since I'm Kenny's wife. We're a married couple.
I'll have my son divorce you and find him a new and more reasonable wife. It was a mistake to let him marry someone like you.
You think he will obey you honestly?
The best woman for a son is his mother. If he had to choose between you and me, he would take me without a second thought. It's obvious.
I guess there's nothing left to talk about with you.
You finally understand your situation, don't you? You should have obeyed me sooner.
Yes, I've decided.
Once you've decided that, please leave as soon as possible. I'll finally feel better too.
Now that it's come to this, I don't intend to get into a long battle.
It's so unfortunate that you're being kicked out without having even a pair of underwear.
Whatever you say, I don't care what happens to you.
When you leave my house, you can go to visit the guy who was collecting your underwear. Hey, Cecilia, where are you?
I just finished work. I'm on my way home. What's wrong?
Just come home and unlock the house.
Why should I do that?
I just got back from a spa trip and the house is locked. Maybe my key is broken?
I don't think so. House keys don't get damaged that often.
Then why can't I use it to open the house?
Looks like you're not very perceptive. It's because the lock has been changed.
Changed? What do you mean?
Didn't you think it was strange that I gave you a free trip without warning? You've been bullying me all the time and there's no way I would treat you nicely after what you did to me.
I thought that free trip was your way of saying that you're sorry for troubling me all the time.
I don't feel sorry for you. I mean, why should I? I've done nothing wrong.
What on earth is going on?
You really are dull. It means that me and Kenny have moved out while you were enjoying the spa. That's why the real estate agent changed the lock.
I did tell you to leave, but that was just you. Why has my son gone too?
You said to me that the parasite who can only earn $700 a month should leave.
That's right. I took a good look at the paycheck and was shocked at how little you earn.
That was Kenny's paycheck.
Huh? It can't be true. Don't lie to me. I won't forgive you if you make fun of my son.
I put a copy of the paycheck into your travel bag. Please, check it now.
What? I didn't look in here at all because I don't use that part of the bag, but... Oh no! There's a piece of paper in there. You can't just sneak something into someone's bag. That's what the thief does.
Check the name on the paycheck and amount.
It's my son's name, and the amount is $700.
See, I didn't lie to you. Now you believe me, don't you?
Tell me why. It can't be true. Kenny said that he works for a prestigious company. How can he have such a low salary?
My husband quit his job right after we got married.
Why?
Shortly before we got married, he was transferred to a very busy department. His health was ruined because he had to do a lot of overtime work. Didn't you notice that?
Come to think of it, he told me some time ago that he was transferred to a department. He said that he was exhausted. I couldn't stand to see him losing weight every time I saw him. I told him that I'll do my best to be the breadwinner of the family, so he could become a stay-at-home husband and take a good rest. I didn't care about what people would think about us.
Really?
My work as a photographer had taken off, and I had enough to spare. I thought I could support him somehow.
But I never saw my son doing the housework. You're the one who always cooks. You cook awful food anyway.
It's none of your business. Kenny said that he feels sorry if he ended up being a stay-at-home husband, so he decided to start working. I can't force him to do all the housework, so I help him with cooking.
Are you saying that he does the laundry and cleaning too?
Yes, that's right. My husband works from noon, so he does it in the morning.
Is that so? I didn't notice it at all because he sleeps until afternoon every day.
You often watch TV until midnight, eat snacks, and sleep like a baby right after that. That's why you ended up looking like a balance ball. That's not good for your health.
Shut up! I don't need you to tell me what to do.
So we left the house together after you declared that Kenny is incompetent. You even called him a parasite.
I was wrong about that. Please come back.
What do you want me to do? The contract for that apartment has been terminated. You were the one who told us to leave, weren't you?
Are you trying to bully me by changing the lock?
Why would me and Kenny go to the trouble of continuing to rent the apartment after we have moved out? It's a waste of money.
No way! Are you telling me that no matter how hard I try, I can't get into the house?
On the contrary, if you stay there too long, the real estate agent might report you to the police for trespassing.
Oh no! What should I do?
Your belongings are in a rental storage room. It's unlocked, so why don't you take those and go back to your house? You can still live well enough on your own.
I can't!
Why not?
I sold my house!
I told you I was only going to live with you for a limited time, but it looks like you had no intention of leaving. You lied to me.
I was planning to stick with you guys all the time and live a comfortable life. I'm too old to live alone.
Is that what you were thinking? I'm glad I got out of there. Why don't you use the money from selling your house to rent an apartment?
That was in a bad location, and the land was only worth a couple of $100. I gave the house away for free because it wasn't managed properly. What am I gonna do now?
I don't know. That's the price you must pay for being lazy.
If I don't do something, I'll end up living in a rental storage room. How pitiful of me.
Unfortunately, that won't be possible since the lease for the rental storage room will be terminated soon.
That's terrible! Don't be so harsh on me.
I warned you, didn't I? You didn't listen to me, so it's your own fault.
I'm sorry I treated you badly, so please forgive me.
Your apologies are as annoying as a littered cigarette. You've never considered my feelings, even once.
I'm sorry. I'll help you with the housework and everything from now on.
My husband is perfectly capable of doing the housework, so we're not going to live together with you again.
Don't say that. I'm sure that Kenny will help me.
Kenny said that his mother doesn't need a son whose existence is as meaningless as the scorch stuck to the lid of a pot, so he decided to cut ties with you.
That's not true.
It's too late to say anything now.
I've been calling my son since a while ago, but I can't get through to him at all. Why? I want to talk to him directly.
Kenny said that he blocked your number just now. I'm sorry for you.
I can't believe this is really happening.
I'll block your number too. Well then, goodbye.
I'll give you some snacks I bought during the trip. They're so delicious. Please don't abandon me.
By the way, the money for repairing the bedroom door, The discarded underwear and the free trip has been collected from my mother-in-law's savings account. She must have been in such a hurry that she forgot all about the money she had hidden away. I put the remaining money inside the rental warehouse. The rest of the money was only $2. It's only enough to buy a sandwich. She was a terrible mother-in-law. After that, Ambrosia was pestering the neighbors of the apartment building to tell her about where me and my husband live now. After being told that she would be arrested by police, she ran away. She got angry and made a fuss when she tried to check our address at the city hall and was refused. She's so childish. Later then, we found out that since my mother-in-law was a housewife all her life, her monthly pension isn't enough for her to live a decent life. The apartment she rented for herself was a ramshackle building which is as small as a rental storage room. She could not afford to have extravagant meals. She spends most of her time eating vegetables. I think it is good for her since she can lose some weight with that. My husband and I moved to a distant place. Recently, my husband has taken up cooking and my share of the household chores has dropped to almost zero. I'm very happy every day when I go out to take pictures since I have my husband's home-cooked lunchbox with me.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!